let's look into the options and costs of renewable energy in Nevada: solar, wind, and geothermal. When it comes to solar energy, Nevada in Q2 of 2018 ranked 4th in the nation, with close to 500,000 homes powered by solar, while the cost of installing solar has dropped 47% in the past 5 years, making it more accessible to Nevadans. Moving on to wind energy. In Nevada, we have the Spring Valley Wind Power Project. The project created 50 megawatts of power in 2017, enough energy to potentially power 50 to 1,000 homes per megawatt, depending on power consumption. For personal consumers of wind energy, the average cost of installing a full wind power setup is roughly $32,000. Finally, the most common renewable energy source in Nevada, geothermal. There are 19 geothermal projects in Nevada. 52% of Nevada's renewable energy is produced by geothermal. The cost to install a geothermal setup for personal consumers ranges from $20,000 to $45,000, depending on many factors such as soil and the home's heating and cooling efficiency.
Now here's a video on how energy consumption is affecting our environment.
Energy consumption is a huge part of our daily lives. We eat with energy. We travel with energy. We work with energy. And we even flirt with energy. But where does all of this energy come from? Today we gather most of our energy from coal, oil and natural gas, also known as fossil fuels. Additionally, we gather energy from biomass, nuclear and renewables. Fossil fuels consist of extracted decomposed organisms and plants that existed millions of years ago. Biomass converts plants into biometric material to produce energy. Nuclear energy is released during nuclear fusion. Lastly, renewable energy comes from a source that's not depleted when used, such as wind or solar power. But what's the profound difference between them? How they affect our planet? Fossil fuels cost more than what we pay at the pump and impacts our environment in many ways. These impacts include global warming, air quality deterioration, oil spills, and acid rain. It's also projected that fossil fuel resources will be depleted within the next 50 to 100 years. Biomass and nuclear energy also have similar issues. We need a solution relatively fast, and luckily, we have one. Renewable energy comes from resources which naturally replenish in our lifetime, whereas fossil fuels are a one-time use resource in the human timescale. Resources for renewable energy include sunlight, wind, rain, tides, waves and geothermal heat. The best part is that we don't need to compromise our planet to harness it, nor do we have to rely on other nations for these resources, which history has shown to be a contributor to war, famine and political instability. So, how do we get this to look like this? Presently we have the technology to be 100% renewable reliant. The truth is, our infrastructure is built around our fossil fuel dependency. If we could convert our infrastructure to what's known as a supergrid, we would be able to rely on clean, renewable energy. So, what's it going to be? Will our children live in a world full of pollution? Or should they continue the path of evolution?
As you can see, there are many options for Nevadans when it comes to renewable energy.
So, what is your personal renewable energy option going to be?